Round of rain, so meteorologist Jonathan Keg is standing by with that pinpoint accurate forecast.
Yeah, guys, watching a couple of stronger storms. The good news is most of the lightning action, at least where we were watching an earlier severe thunderstorm coming out of downtown Orlando, closer to the airport, is now pushed into Osceola County and really fallen apart. A couple of sprinkles around Hayden City into Davenport. We have some downpours going down the turnpike tonight, just south of Point Siena, Kissimmee. You see that green box right around downtown. That is where we have a flood advisory because it was raining so heavily early on. We'll take you further up north, and we do have some extra development up the I-4 corridor for us in Heathrow, Sanford, Lake Mary area. One lone itty-bitty lightning strike that was up and then went back down. So we're going to watch to see if this is continuing to pulse up or go back down. But again, these are all working in from the north and east and then back towards the south and west. Also watching this junk that we have over the Atlantic. That is also working in, so that is going to keep the rain chances elevated again through the rest of the evening and then into tomorrow as well. And I think tomorrow we're going to get an early start on those showers and thunderstorms, at least the extra clouds hanging around. It's going to have to keep things on the cooler side. Still humid, but on the cooler side. Dry in Titusville, that's why we're at 93 degrees, 85 at the Cape, we're at 82 in Sanford, 79 in Orlando. And for the next hour or two, we're really going to watch the opportunity for those storm chances to go up before going back down to only about 20% by 9 o'clock with just a lingering downpour in the mix. We're going to pinpoint tomorrow again, what's the start time of those storms on the earlier side, coming up in about 15 minutes, guys.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Jonathan. Get pinpoint weather on the go, plus use live interactive radar with the free News 6 Pinpoint Weather app. Just search WKMG in your app store.
Tonight, News 6 is working to learn more about what Daytona Beach police are calling a deadly road rage shooting in a drive-thru.
Investigators say it happened Sunday night at the McDonald's off LPGA Boulevard, pretty close to the Margaritaville neighborhoods. News 6's Molly Reed is there tonight with the latest.
This is a drive-through here where Daytona Beach police say one man shot another in line claiming self-defense. We know 30-year-old Brian Collins was killed Sunday night here around 8 p.m. Daytona Beach police then posting this Monday afternoon. Investigators say some sort of road rage incident happened in the drive-through before the shooter killed Collins. When police got on scene, they say a woman was attempting to give Collins CPR, and the shooter stayed here telling police he was the one who shot him and that he feared for his life. Now, I did reach out to Daytona Beach police today asking if they were going to file any charges. I was told no arrests have been made at this time. I was also told that the police will not be releasing the incident report or any body camera video of the incident. I was also told they will also not be releasing any details just yet about what led up to that shooting as far as this road rage incident. In Daytona Beach, Volusia County, I'm Molly Reed getting results, News 6.
Well, hours ago, a mission crucial to the future of space lifted off from our coast.
3, 2, 1, ignition, and go Falcon, go Polaris.
It was a long time coming, too. So the Polaris Dawn mission finally launched after 2 weeks of weather delays.
Yeah, liftoff happened just before 5:30 this morning from Kennedy Space Center. 4 people are on board SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule. They are looking to go farther than anyone has flown from the Earth since the last Apollo mission some 50 years ago. And they plan to make more history to kick off 3 days in space, or day 3 in space on Thursday. The crew will attempt the first ever private spacewalk on day 4. The crew will test the use of space lasers to beam a signal back to Earth. I feel like I'm reading a fiction novel, right?
With freaking laser beams on their heads.
Exactly, weather permitting. The crew is expected to splash down on Sunday off the coast of Florida. This just seems crazy to me.
It sounds like
doing
fun.
All of that. Does it?
As private astronauts, I mean,
this is what they dream about,
yeah.
And they've been wanting to do this for a long, long time, and it's finally here. So good luck and Godspeed to them.
no doubt.
Our Serving Those Who Serve initiative is dedicated to getting results for Central Florida's veterans and military community. Now, those who have given back to our country in the most selfless way possible.
And one of our most recent stories highlighting the military community came full circle for some of us here at News 6. Here's Trooper Steve.
We here at News 6 have a deep commitment to our nation's veterans with our Serving Those Who Serve segment. Now, as a veteran myself, I understand the challenges the men and women who serve our country face, both while in uniform and, of course, as civilian life. It's an honor for us to cover those stories that matter to them. So when the Military Order of Purple Heart reached out to us to cover their 91st annual convention happening right here in Orlando, It was a no-brainer. After speaking with our executive producer, Tara Evans, to set this all up, News 6 reporter and anchor Emily McLeod, along with photojournalist Homer Salcedo, covered the convention and told the stories of more than 300 Purple Heart recipients and their families. Now, if you're unaware, a Purple Heart is given to members of the military who were wounded or died while in service. I got to take a really nice deep dive and a really amazing conversation with Purple Heart recipients John Hillary and Larry McGrath, just some of the amazing men who served our country and continue to serve through this amazing organization, which does a lot to support other veterans, including things like assistance with paying rents, help find housing, jobs, scholarships for their families, among so many other things. Now, of course, yesterday, Hillary and McGrath stopped by the station to come on by and say hi, but especially thank us for our coverage and presenting us with a certificate and a plaque honoring us. It was a little weird, but you can see we're all smiling pretty hard here, and it was really a moving moment for all of us. I say weird just because at the end of the day, it's them that we should be honoring all the time. But here's that plaque. I have to tell you, sometimes what's just a day at work for all of us here at News 6 means the world to someone else. And I know I speak for the entire team when I say, truly, gentlemen, the honor was and is all ours. Thank you, and thank you for your service.
And you can find all of the stories covering veterans and the military community right now by going to clickorlando.com. We also have a list of resources from healthcare to housing to jobs on this page.
All right, time now for a look at what's trending on Central Florida's #1 news website. You know what it is, clickorlando.com. The rain just keeps on falling, and it is leaving folks in Orlando soaked. Viewers sent us these pictures and videos of intense flooding in the College Park neighborhood. And we've seen similar scenes in the Thornton Park and Wadeview Park neighborhoods over the last few weeks as well. People are just over it.
That was yesterday.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, my grass needs to be cut off. It's been overserved. No, we don't need any more. All right, Mother Nature.
You're good.
They should be just fine.
My pool's been topped off too.
Yeah, pool's not loving it, considering.
Exactly. All right, and here are some of the other top stories online right now. A lot of you are still interested in yesterday's episode of Florida's Fourth Estate. I didn't plan this. It feels self-serving. That's where Matt and I broke down our top 5 most famous celebrities who are from the Sunshine State. And finally, Publix is bringing back some old ice cream flavors for a limited time. Starting later this month, you can pick up 8 limited edition fall and holiday flavors while supplies last, of course. You can find the full list of flavors on clickorlando.com. I don't have any idea what those holiday flavors are. Do you know?
Yeah, I mean, they have like, some sort of
Peppermint crunch.
peppermint, and they have a snickerdoodle one.
Ooh.
I'm curious, are they bringing back the old prices? Doubtful.
Probably
Doubtful.
not.
That's
Sorry.
what, let's do a little throwback, and then you bring back those old prices.
Isn't that Walmart or something? Rollback prices? They're not doing that.
Well,
at
a Throwback
Publix.
Thursday just with grocery prices. I think we're
I'm
onto
there,
something.
yeah.
You co-sign? All right, let's do that bill. Anyway, still to come, a viral Olympic breakdancer now climbing to the top. How she earned the title as #1 in the world.
I'm sorry. Plus, a restaurant staple closing its doors after nearly 60 years. The support from the community and why owners are saying goodbye. But first, a new video series piecing together the final moments before the murder of a 13-year-old girl. The death of Madeline SoDo rocked the community earlier this year. Now, News 6 is seeking justice by investigating what happened. Coming up, what newly released photos are revealing about the place some called home. Jonathan.
We are pinpointing a couple of downpours, a few rumbles of thunder out there. We are going to watch those chances increase for the next hour or two before subsiding through your evening. We're going to give you that forecast. Earlier start time for storms tomorrow in a few minutes.
You're watching News 6 at 6:30 live on News 6 Plus. We're getting results in all of Central Florida. We'll be right back.
Brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places.
Tuesday evening traffic alert. Weather's going to postpone it, but I've got to tell you anyway. Just be careful out here along 417. You guys already know, very active construction zone over in the Moss Park, Lake Nona area, and then north and southbound along the 429 out by the Turnpike. This is scheduled from about 9 o'clock at night till about 6 in the morning. But with those late afternoon storms coming through, we can see what happens. I'm Trooper Steve with your News 6 traffic alert. Drive safely, and I'll catch you in the morning.
Here is a live look now over Daytona Beach from our Daytona Toyota DeLand Kia camera. It looks like that was a beautiful sunset.
Yeah.
Is it set already? It's dark when it's almost, yeah.
I don't know if it's necessarily officially set.
It's just cloudy, a lot of clouds.
We do have the app right here next to us, though, that can.
I don't know about
The
that.
human app.
The human form of the app.
It's getting there. The days are getting shorter, guys.
I know.
It's awesome. You don't like the darkness? Give me the darkness.
Yeah, I
If
don't
it
know.
comes with cooler, drier weather,
That's
I'll take
right.
it.
When I worked that morning show, I like the
Just
darkness,
'tis
no
the
doubt.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah, get those kids in bed, stop
Yeah.
making the noise outside, and pass
Yeah,
out.
good luck.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. We are sending people inside, though, while you're getting the storms. That's what you want to do for sure. We have a couple of thunderstorms out there in the mix as we speak. It's not as widespread as what it's been over the past couple of days. You see that there. Scattered downpours, though, increasing along the I-4 corridor from Apopka into Zellwood, Deltona, DeLand, getting into Orange City as well. Astor and Lake Catherine, we have some scattered thunderstorms around. Really not a ton of lightning anymore. We had the bigger stuff out there earlier, and I think that trend is going to continue with the earlier start time over the next couple of days. That's going to help being brought on by the tropical storm staying well towards our west, but I'll show you that in just one second. There we go. Later on your Tuesday evening, we're going to watch these scattered storms that come in off the Atlantic, so still by 9 o'clock, doing a little bit of dodging out there, so don't be surprised if you're taking the dog out late tonight that you are going to be still having to use the umbrella. There's 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, and this is what I was talking about here. Palm Coast and Marineland, Daytona Beach, even on the Space Coast, watching for a few things to start early, increasing by the early part of your afternoon, and then everything pushes over towards the Gulf Coast of Florida. That's 7 o'clock, so hanging out closer to Lakeland, maybe even Tampa, towards the Big Bend of Florida. That's going to be your best opportunity for those scattered showers and thunderstorms, and then we will see a few more as we get into your Thursday. There's a live look in downtown Orlando. It is looking gray. That's a live look with our Light Orlando delivering Hope Skycam tonight with temperatures back to the upper 70s. We are at 84, though, in Daytona Beach, 84 in New Smyrna, 83 in DeLand. We're at 91 in Winter Haven. Now here's a look at your pinpoint accurate forecast.
Your forecast is sponsored by Florida Lottery.
Temperatures tomorrow get back to the mid to upper 80s. That's the extra cloud cover in play. That's the extra rain chances. The earlier rain chances coming our way tomorrow. We're at 89 in Claremont, 87 degrees in Titusville. Part of that is because of our what will be Hurricane Francine hanging tight towards Louisiana. Again, it is not coming here, but what it will be doing is see all this light green, this big bright bubble here. That's all the tropical moisture that Francine is going to be draping over and pulling over from the Southwest Atlantic and the Caribbean right on over Florida. So that's going to help to increase our cloud cover and to help get those thunderstorms going, those feeder bands into the storm, if you will. Latest on Francine, by the way, still a tropical storm tonight, hanging at 65-mile-per-hour winds. I suspect things are going to be a little bit different by the 8 o'clock and especially 11 o'clock advisory tonight, as it looks like it's trying to get its act together, unfortunately. Expected to become a hurricane by, at the very least, by 2 a.m. tomorrow morning, but likely before then, and then approach the Louisiana coastline as a hurricane tomorrow, making landfall into the afternoon. As for what else is going on in the tropics, there's a weak little tropical wave that's likely going to run its course in the short term here. That's that yellow blob that the Hurricane Center has highlighted. This big red area, though, underneath it, juicy tropical wave just came off. This one likely will not threaten land as it works in this development zone, likely going to have the opportunity to get very strong. We like them more often than not anyway. When they get strong fast, it has a better opportunity to get up and out of here, and that's what it looks like is going to happen anyway with that one that develops over the next couple of days. So all good for Florida right now on the tropical front. 89 tomorrow, 70% chance for storm. Same deal on Thursday. Lower rain chances, though, coming away early next work week, guys.
Thank you, Jonathan. 6 months since the murder of a 13-year-old girl, the News 6 investigators are taking a closer look at her case.
Madeline SoDo had just celebrated her birthday when police say her mother's boyfriend killed her. In part 2 of our Justice for Madeline series, News 6 investigator Mike DeForest shows us new pictures of the Kissimmee condo where detectives say the crime happened.
careful.
13-year-old Madeline SoDo lived in this condominium with her mom, Jennifer. Her mom's boyfriend, Stephen Stearns, occasionally stayed here too. These photographs taken by crime scene investigators show the place where prosecutors say Stearns sexually molested the teen and then murdered her. When you enter the condo, the kitchen is on the left. On the right is the living room. In the living room, behind that divider wall, was Madeline's makeshift bedroom, which had a desk, a dresser, and a TV. Although there's also a bed, Jennifer SoDo told detectives her daughter would not spend the night here.
She'll hang out there during the day, but she never sleeps there. She always sleeps with me, and then the rare occasion upstairs. But most of the time it's with me.
This is Jennifer SoDo's bedroom, located on the first floor. Jennifer SoDo told detectives she often shared the room with her daughter and her boyfriend.
A lot of times we will sleep together in the king-size bed, all three of us.
But Jennifer SoDo says she would occasionally send her daughter upstairs to sleep in a guest bedroom with Stearns. That room has one bed in the corner and locks on the door. This is where Stearns reportedly spent the night with Madeline just before she was reported missing.
Is it normal for both of them to sleep in the same room? Sometimes. When I really need a good night's sleep, I will send them upstairs.
You can see more police photos of the family's condo in the second part of our video series, Justice for Madeline. You can find it right now on clickorlando.com. Mike DeForest, News 6.
An 84-year-old woman is in the hospital after an alligator attacked her while she was walking her dog.
The Lee County Sheriff's Office just released some body camera video from the scene on Thursday night. So officials say a neighbor heard some screams after she opened her window. That neighbor says she then ran outside right away to try and help out. There, she saw the woman waving her hands, screaming for help as she tried to escape the pond the alligator had popped out of. Another neighbor says he also rushed down there.
I ran down there to Dale, it's the neighbor Dale, and she was laying on the ground with her dog and said that an alligator had grabbed her. He came up to get the dog and she pulled the dog out of the way and the gator got her leg.
Well, wildlife officials say they found the 7'3" gator and removed it from the area.
I feel like she did what most of us who are dog owners
Yes.
would do, because you don't even think about it. You're just in that moment, and you got to get that little thing out of there.
I'll sacrifice a limb or however
For
many
Zoe,
limbs it takes
yeah,
for Zoe.
I know.
Absolutely. Without even blinking. Well, it's the end of an era, unfortunately, for an iconic sub shop in Maitland.
Cappy's will be closing this Saturday after more than 50 years in business. News 6's Catherine Silver takes us there to try and find out why.
Cappy's! Woo! I saw on Facebook that they were going to be closing down, and they've been here for over 50 years. I've been here since I was born in 1986. So
it's going to be missed by a lot of people.
What does Cappy's mean to you? For me, it's everything. I grew up here. I had a lot of trials and tribulations with friends here, and always coming here was a comfort, and I'm really sad that it's closing.
We're just all talking, and a lot of familiar faces here today. So.
I noticed your shirt.
Yep.
You've been supporting Cappy's for how long?
Since it first opened its doors under other Kaplans.
I need Cappy's Philly.
I've driven by here daily for years. I've never seen it like this.
When was the last time you saw a line like this at Cappy's?
Never seen a line like this at Cappy's. Maybe 12 o'clock, a couple people, but that's about it.
It's worth it?
It's worth the wait, absolutely.
And how is it?
It's delicious. It's delicious. I'm going to miss this so much. It's just a great place in the community. It's just great food, and the people have always been wonderful here.
This is the heart of Maitland, and losing this is like Maitland losing its heart. It's one of the last original mom and pop places that makes Maitland unique and special.
I'm just so grateful for everyone coming out and supporting my family in this time. It's been really hard to cope with all the change, but seeing everyone come out, it's more than I could have asked for.
Kyle, GS, your order's ready.
Came to work in elementary school. They'd put me up on a box and I'd take orders at the very old register. And this is my whole entire life.
A true family business.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I'm kind of at a loss. I trying not to cry every 5 minutes.
It means a lot to you. It means a lot to this community.
Thank you so much.
Cheese day!
Oh my God. You see the outpouring.
Oh.
I wish they'd put the word out sooner, because maybe all of this outpouring could, and they still could be saved, and there could be some
Sure.
solution down there.
That spot, though, is going to remain Cappy's.
Forever,
Whatever
yeah.
happens.
The former site of, do you
Yes.
remember where Cappy's used to be? Yeah.
It's a landmark,
where it
it's
is. Yeah,
iconic,
exactly.
and now I want a cheesesteak. So.
Yeah, it's dinner time. Well, the owners posted online that they are closing because they were not able to extend their lease, but they've been so overwhelmed by the comments and messages they have received that they are evaluating their options for the future. So
Okay.
there's hope. So if you want one last Cappy's meal, they're opening at 10:30 the next few days and serving until all the food runs out. Fingers crossed.
With the runner at second base, Norton. He gets it down. Oh, it's perfect. They throw it away. Right there, he's going to win the Little League World Series championship.
Yeah, they did. That was the bunt heard around the world that brought a Little League World Series championship right here to Central Florida. And a lot of you tried to get your hands on Little League World Series merch, but it went out. It sold out pretty quick.
Oh, it's sold. I mean, I got a lot of texts from people here. Hey, can you get me? I go, if you didn't put that order in week 1, week 2, all that stuff was
I got merch.
out of there. You did get merch. You did get some merch.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Hey, you're in luck, though, because we do have a one-of-a-kind item here to give away to some lucky viewers/insiders. We're giving away 2 baseballs signed by the whole team. Everyone on Lake Mary Little League signed this, and you can enter as many times as you'd like through September 23rd. Again, you have to be an insider to enter to win. If you're not, super easy, it's free. Just make sure you verify your email. And if you don't, your entries won't count, so you want to do that. But get that baseball. It's a nice little keepsake. They've said I can't get in on the action and try to win that, even though I have nothing signed by anyone on the team. And I'm like, oh, I botched it.
Oh, I mean, you're probably having dinner for the holidays at their homes.
No. They've already said, oh, Justin,
Or just add your name to the baseball. You should.
No, but I do want some signed stuff, and I just missed the boat. To get all those kids in one place together again is going to be hard, but
I feel like they can make that happen for you, Justin.
maybe. We'll see. Well, the Australian breakdancer whose Olympic performance went viral, I mean,
remind me again.
it was viral for all the wrong reasons. It was something, but there she is. Now ranked #1 in the world. We're going to explain how she did it coming up in 2 minutes.
Coming up in the morning, some local students set to get up close with a local Olympian.
Yeah, the special visit planned by boxing star Omari Jones just weeks after he took home a medal in Paris.
Plus your pinpoint weather and traffic every 10 minutes. We'll see you for News 6 Mornings, 5 to 7 a.m.
All right, you saw it. You know it, you love it. She blew up on social media at the Olympics for all the wrong reasons.
Gosh. Well, this Australian breakdancer here, Ray Gunn is another piece of this, is now ranked #1, the best breakdancer
Come on.
in the entire world.
Who are we kidding?
So her bizarre / poor / interesting performance, whatever, that led to some jokes, just a few of them online. She didn't register a point. Nope, not a single point in Paris. But a win earlier in the year at the Breakdancing Championships was enough to vault her to that top spot. It's cutthroat.
Stop it.
There's so many people in it that you can just win one and you become the best. Now, what's even crazier is that none of the B-girl medalists, that's what they call them, from the Olympics are even inside the top 10. So this is all...
I mean,
adding to the joke here.
That's crazy. The woman who won gold, she didn't place?
Yes, not. Officials from the World Dance Sport Federation, that's a thing, said in a letter that rankings are updated based on each dancer's top 4 performances in the past year. Still not quite sure how the scoring and format or anything in that sport works.
I'm distancing myself from you and the story because I don't believe any of the things that we just read.
I mean...
Did we check the sources?
That federation that exists.
The federation.
The breakdancing
She
federation.
scored absolutely. Do you know how bad you have to be to score 0?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could have gotten a point.
I mean, land one dance, right?
I mean,
anything.
Americans invented it. We could.
Oh my God, you can do it. All right. Hey guys, we're gonna go practice. But thank you for watching News 6 at 6:30. Stream News 6 online anytime on our News 6 Plus Smart TV app.
We break news on clickorlando.com. See you back at 11.
Break news, not break dance.
No.